All right, hey Pisces. So I'm doing a spiritually disconnected connection read. The only thing we're not doing is looking into the past to see what caused the separation. You're going to know how that kind of went over with you. We're going to look at your energy and how you feel about this person. And if that doesn't resonate, you guys, please check your other placements. And if you are new, welcome to the channel. I do hope that you'll subscribe if you like my energy. I'm having some sinus issues or maybe a cold. I don't know quite yet, so I might have to pause. I do hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. So let's see what your energy is. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. So some of you guys could be at a distance from this person, wondering if it's ever going to come together. You guys could be seeing 333 a lot, so make sure you're looking up angel numbers to see how one might resonate with you. And then we have death card coming through. So some of you guys, as far as the disconnection goes, could have gone through something, you know, pretty big to kind of realize that there needs to be a transformation within this connection. It could be that you're connecting with this person on a twin flame level, on a deep past romantic soul, connection level. But with death card coming through, I just feel like you know that there's something that needs to be progressively changed within the dynamic before you guys can come together. All right, death card is transformation, it's rebirth. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is coming together, and I like to look at this card and think of it as soul contract. All right, establishing a friendship, before the union, before the partnership. And that could have been where what you guys were working towards, where you were leaning to when it comes to this dynamic. With the Three of Wands, waiting for ships to come in. So, is this ever going to come back around? Is it going to come through? It could be that you guys are at a distance, and that could be some of the disconnecting factors, that something tremendous has to be kind of brought to this connection before you guys can fully come back around. With the Hierophant card coming through, I just feel like it's another confirmation that you are on a spiritual journey. This is about order and rules, and kind of knowing that we have to be in that alignment in order to get to union with this person. All right, so let's just see how it is you're feeling about the person on your mind, how you feel about this person. The Ten of Swords. We have the Five of Wands. So how you feel about this person. This is, I feel like it's a card of a hopeful transformation, kind of like that Death card. You don't want it to be over, but things need to change in order for them to be or prove successful. All right. It could be that this person is still kind of playing out third dimension roles, likes to, and ensue themselves in drama, gossip, and chaos, and that needs to come to an end, Death card, before you guys can reach union. All right, it could be too that you just see this person as somebody who has that energy around them. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that they are somebody who strings energy along, or somebody who likes to fight and cause chaos and argue. It could be the people that are around them that's kind of throwing that shade on top of this person, right? But you have faith that everything's going to come through. That's where that Strength card is coming through. There's something in you telling you that there's a reason why this person is, the center of your heart space right now. And I feel like you want to see the best in them. You know that this person, for whatever has kind of transpired with you, for what they've going through, for what they show you, for the energies that are around them, I almost feel like you look at this person as, you're better than that. You know what I mean? You're better than that. So I feel like the Ten of Swords coming through is it's more about change. I don't feel like it's so much endings as knowing that, cycles outside of the dynamic of you and them need to be changed before you guys can actually start something new. I look at that Ten of Swords just like that Death card, like transformation. And once we can close out the doors of the negativity on the past, we actually make room, all right, for more positive endeavors moving forward, right? So let's see how this connection can heal when it comes to the physical, emotional, and spiritual body of this. So we have the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. All right, so the overall card at the bottom of the deck kind of ties in at a healing dynamic. You could be dealing with this person for quite some time. You look at the Seven of Pentacles and you think, You know, we've put a lot of time and effort into this for it still not to be where it needs to be. In the physical aspects, what needs to be healed is the fact that you're not moving forward or progressing with this person. It could be too that there are distance regulations. It could be that there's travel restrictions. You know, this could all be all about the pandemic and you guys actually having that strain on the relationship because of the travel. The Six of Swords is supposed to be, you know, in essence, it is like a travel card. If you look at it, if you just want to go off the pictures, it is. It's a travel card. But if there's no distance that's separating you and this person, it's the physical. It's the physical location of you need to move away from friendships and family members. You know, in order to actually see, you know, us grow. This person just, I almost feel like they're just not choosing you right now. And what Spirit's saying with this is choose yourself and move forward. You don't need this person holding you back or hindering your own growth. And sometimes it seems, or it would seem, that when we make a choice to move forward and ahead and plan without somebody, everything starts to fall into place like it should. All right. So physically, I just feel Spirit saying to you, move ahead. If this person's not showing you change or growth, then just move ahead without them. Move forward without them. Emotionally, I feel that this might be coming through more on this person that you're dealing with and about how they are kind of trapped in their third dimensional ways. It could be that they have people around that they need to let go of and release. All right. And there's nothing that you can do about that. And I feel like what Spirit's saying for you is when it comes to healing that emotional dynamic. So you want better for this person, you want better for you, and you want to see this grow and progress somewhere, but you can't force any changes on somebody else, and all you can do is release the attachment to the situation. Because, you know, technically some of you guys could be getting depressed and just your spirit's kind of, you know, ripped out of you right now because of everything not kind of happening the way you want. There's nothing that you can do to serve. You can help promote, you know, growth in a person, but you can't physically do anything. You can't alter. That's my little guy. Sorry, he's waking up. Anyways, there's nothing that you can actually do to motivate them except for pull yourself away. All right. And on these true blues, spiritual connections, once you move away, once you start healing, once you know that you can do everything and commit to yourself, this person will automatically start to grow. All right. So I feel like what Spirit's saying with that Eight of Swords is don't have an unhealthy attachment to this in such a way that you're becoming depressed, stressed out, you have anxiety. You know, this person, they have to make their own choices in life. And if they're not being fair, they're not being balanced, then you got to move on without them. You guys could be seeing like numbers 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, consistent numbers that move up. And spiritually, where you guys could ask for healing is just balance when it comes to yourself. If this person is not showing you balance, it's kind of going within. Your higher self is calling for you to balance yourself, the yin and yang, the divine masculine and divine feminine. So heal what you know you can heal. And basically, if you're a female, it's taking on the role of the man that the man would play in your life. You take that role on yourself. And conversely, if you're a man, it's taking on that you know, take a fucking bath, man. Don't be like, oh, baths are for chicks and blah blah blah. It's time for self-care. It's time for self-love. It's time to nurture yourself and heal yourself, right? So your higher self is telling you if this person can't give you stability and you know, fairness, equality on the relationship specter, then give it to yourself. You guys don't wait for anybody to do that for you. All right, so take control. It's like basically taking your life back. Let's see who it is we're talking about. Who is this person you are dealing with? Ooh. All right. So we have Aries. We have Pisces. The Queen of Wands comes in reverse. She did show up in reverse. All right. Twin Flame, 1111, the deep soul connection, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like what Spirit is showing you is a confirmation that this is a counterpart for you. All right. And there is a big goal here. This person has this goal in mind when it comes to you just as well. But right now, what they're being is somebody the complete opposite of what you deserve. What do we say? Aries, Pisces, and then the Four of Wands is going to be Aries. So Aries and Pisces, a lot of that mix in here. The Queen of Wands in reverse, who this person is or who they've shown you is probably somebody who has a low sense of self, maybe needs to pull in that outside energy. They could be a social butterfly, but they could also be kind of obtaining that attention in a negative fashion or light. This could be somebody that can kind of be ruthless, have high expectations that they set on others, but they don't embody those themselves. Somebody who could be kind of impulsive, and somebody who lacks some self-respect, especially again if they're allowing outsider influences to kind of take the role and the leadership on their life. All right, but this person, what I'm going to say is they do have potential to be where you need them to be at. All right. The Four of Wands is marriage. It's a union. It's coming together. And I feel like they see that big picture with you, but right now they're just kind of being selfish in the aspect of they're letting other people make the decision for them. You guys are going to know who I'm talking to. You're going to know how this resonates with you. And if it's not outsider influences, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's completely selfish. Okay, they are completely selfish and they want things their way. And what that death card coming through is you saying, you know that you can't take this. You know that you can't do this. You can't. It's not fair. All right. And your higher self is saying that, and your spirit guides are also advising that. This person wants the big picture. They need to start showing you the big picture. They need to start, showing you what their actions and their words need to start aligning, right? Let's see how they feel about you. How they feel about you, Pisces. They're going back and forth. They're going back and forth. And if you've taken your energy back and if you've called your energy back in, that's why they're going back and forth, because you're protecting your heart space. So you've pulled back your energy under that death card. You know that something needs to transform. You know that something needs to change, and you're protecting yourself. And this person knows that you're protecting themselves. So they are kind of going back and forth on whether or not they should reach out. Should they make a move? Should I tell Pisces I love them? Should I connect with Pisces? But under this Page of Cups energy, I almost feel like this person lacks the emotional maturity to come towards you. All right. They do want to reach out, but it's almost like they're not. They're allowing this to be hindered because they know that they've hurt you in such a way that you're protecting your heart space. You're protecting your peace. Will Pisces let me in? All right. But they do look at you with that cup of love. That Page of Cups says, I know I need to do better for you. I know that you deserve better than what I've given you and what I've shown you. So let's just see what this person wants to tell you. I'm pulling from the Hidden Truth Oracle, so we're doing it a little different this way, or this time. Let's see what they want to tell you. And these cards may or may not resonate with you guys. Aw. So in this little separation period, look at this. We have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So somebody, I feel that there's a couple of you out here that are dealing with people who embody their ego. All right. It was my fault. I blamed you. And I want to feel that way again when it comes to them being with you and what you've shown them. And we have, I want you. I want you. So this person does miss you. I feel like they're coming through. They have a lot of love for you. What has happened since you guys have been on this break or this separation, or not physically talking, or in union, I should say. This person craves that, but if they are kind of going around and blaming you and blaming everybody else, all right, then they're not taking responsibility, and that's what you got to keep in mind, and that's where you need to see growth. They can want you all day long, right? But if they're not changing, that's that misalignment that I was talking about earlier. So let's see what your advice is. What is your advice to heal, to work? Yeah, you got that Seven of Pentacles. Basically, Spirit saying, don't be upset about this. Don't be upset, because it's coming back. All right, this connection is going to be one that comes back. But you have to do what you look at the big picture. All right. This person, if they're dealing with crappy things in the past, let them deal with it. Just know that you guys, there's going to be a healing dynamic. This is coming back around. You got the 6, you got the 7 of Pentacles. If you guys have had some sort of history together that has tied you guys together for the last couple of years or several months, it will be healed. But sometimes true healing will not take place until we completely pull ourselves away. All right, you got Justice card coming through, and I just feel like that's Spirit saying there will be justice in this. All right, but you have to be, pretty much you're taking on the leadership role here by pulling your energy away, by demanding that rebirth and transformation. All right, there's good karmic rewards coming in for you, Pisces. So And I like this one, man. Cancers was pretty rough. If you guys know any cancers, that one was rough. So I'm going to pull some initials. It could be yours or this person's, first, middle, or last. City, estates. It doesn't have to be that the initials even match what's going on here. But this is all that's important, is the energy from the cards. So we have Z and M, H and E, F and B, and J. All right, Pisces, you guys take it easy. Have a wonderful and lovely, lovely Thanksgiving. You guys take care.